Hello and welcome to Ukraine Today. My name is Sergey Oganisyan. One of the biggest tech conferences in Eastern Europe, Lviv IT Arena, is set to start in Lviv on September 30. And today we're going to talk about that with our guest, Stepan Veselovskyi, one of the organizers of the tech conference and a CEO of the Lviv IT Cluster organization. Mr. Veselovskyi, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mr. Veselovskyi, let's talk about this tech conference that you're organizing, or one of the organizers, I take it. One of the biggest tech conferences in Eastern Europe, Lviv IT Arena, and I take it around 2,500 attendees are going to arrive in Lviv to visit this event. So what's the goal of this event and what are you hoping to achieve here?
So our organization is working for promotion IT industry, not even in Lviv, but also IT industry in Ukraine. And this conference, we think, is the best place to promote Ukraine, to show IT potential, to show our startup, to show our companies. And we decided to spread this conference to the Eastern Europe, because now we are good in promoting IT in Ukraine, so we should start to promote our industry outside Ukraine. And the best way is how to promote IT industry is to bring people like IT specialists, entrepreneurs, investors to this country to big conference, because we have a lot of problems of infrastructure in IT. So, and I think that IT conferences is the best place to bring here people, to show them Ukraine, to show them the IT industry, and also after that we will have a lot of evangelists of Ukrainian technology business across the world.
But I'm curious, you say that you're going to promote Ukraine as an IT country, but does Ukraine really need this promotion? Because IT specialists in Ukraine are really known, and they get grants, and they move to the United States and other countries. So
yeah, it's not goal to promote like human capital. It's a goal to promote a country, because we should show people, we should show businesses from other countries that Ukraine is the best place for doing tech business in Eastern Europe.
What makes it the best place to do tech business?
You should have like several key factors. One of them is human capital. So we have a very good education system in Ukraine. So we still need to implement some new projects in education. But we have a huge amount of talented human capital. We also have very competitive business conditions in Ukraine if we are talking about IT industry, and also we should promote it, we should show it to the country, because a lot of people are thinking that everybody knows about Ukraine, everybody knows about IT industry, but if we ask some people, I don't know, from Western countries, Western European countries about Ukraine, and they have like different agenda in their media. So they see the war, they see the other issues, but they do not have like positive cases. So through the conferences and through our other projects, we want to create cases and promote these cases to target audience, to our target countries.
You mentioned other projects, like I take it like IT House and this class of the Internet of Things in Lviv College. But do you feel like you're trying to make up for the lack of progress in government support of the IT industry in Ukraine? Do you feel like the government is doing enough, maybe not enough, and that's why you have to organize these events?
So if you're talking about the national level, I think that we do not. So on national level, like our government do not have IT in their agenda. But if you're talking about local opportunities, because we have a lot of IT clusters in Ukraine, in Lviv, in Kharkiv, and other cities, so we have different agenda, and we have like very good communication and strategy with local authorities. So 8 years ago, we created a strategy, a Lviv competitiveness strategy, which defined like two main goals for economic development of the city. It was IT in tourism, and now we have like great results. We have the most fast-growing cluster in Ukraine. We have a lot of companies who are coming to Lviv, and we have also a lot of human capital who are coming to Lviv to live in our city and to learn, to work. The key factor factor for success for IT communities in Ukraine, for IT cities, is to have strategy, to have vision, common vision with local authorities, business community, and also universities.
And not only region can boast about its local authorities that is supportive of the IT industry. So I'm curious about this strategy. Can you go into detail about what are you going to do?
Yeah, so strategy is like language of communication between authorities, local authorities, or I don't know, national authorities, and also business. Because you can't like arrange meeting and discuss some topics, some issues, and after that you will, I don't know, have some agreements. So it's only agreements. So you need more. You need like strategy. You should like you should have like a vision about the future for, I don't know, 10 or 20 years of developing IT in Ukraine. So, and I think that in our country, I think that it's more effective if so in Ukraine we have five biggest IT centers. So it's Kyiv, Kharkiv, Lviv, Dnipropetrovsk, and Odessa. And I think if we set up in these cities like good strategy, which like so good strategy for IT development, and I think that it will bring like a boost for economic development, not only for these cities but economy for all Ukraine. Yeah, coming back to strategy and infrastructure. So strategy allows you to have like good communication and understanding between local authorities, and also allows you to implement a lot of infrastructure projects. Because now in Ukraine in IT, so we have like a new step in development. Now we want to create our own infrastructure. So we want to create new standards in education. We want to create new standards in infrastructure, for example, offices, I don't know.
So it's not only one building, it's actually just...
Yeah, it's only beginning. So we started last year with IT House project. It's simply it's apartments for IT guys, for people who are working in IT, because we want to show that Lviv city love people who are working in IT. So we welcoming people from other cities and from other countries to our...
How is this building different from any other building? What makes it so special?
Yeah, it's so we have very interesting concept of the building. We have meeting room in building, you know. So we have in IT. People want to have meetings in meeting rooms. I don't know why. So we decided to create meeting room because we want to create not only like walls and I don't know, only apartments. We want to create community. We want to build places where people can I don't know, have meetings, have I don't know, some celebration, can talk, can discuss some topics, because you know we have a lot of problems in Ukraine, and even in IT, in other industries, based on lack of communication. So yeah, and we want to improve this thing. And also we have a lot of funny stuff. We have special zone for kids. We have, you know, all this Wi-Fi and technology stuff, and all this green building and so on. But the main goal for this project is to show that we are ready in Lviv to build, I don't know, infrastructure for IT, and we want to show people who are working in IT that we are. So we are welcoming to our. So we want to welcome you to our city. We can create, I don't know, some special projects for you. We can create some special apartments. We are building great educational programs and so on.
And also, you mentioned earlier that the strategy of the IT development, IT industry is different in many regions, and you mentioned that companies in Kyiv and other regions, they have a bit of different strategy than yours, and they are more defensive than progressive. Can you please elaborate on that? Yeah,
sure. Because you know we have different, as I said, we have different agenda on local cities, on local centers. Because in Kyiv, most organizations are working on I don't know, some defense issue, because every time we have some threats I don't know, concerning taxation regime, or I don't know, some issues from I don't know, controlling authorities or something like that. But if you're talking about local communities, we are more oriented for development. We are more oriented for creating new projects, and we are more oriented for building, I don't know, some like very good conditions for IT business.
Thank you very much, Mr. Veselovskyi. It's been a great pleasure to talk to you, and I hope that you succeed in your goal to promote Ukraine as an IT country in general. Thank you again.
Thank you for helping us.
You've been watching Ukraine Today. I'm Sergey Ganisyan. Many thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.